Okay, so let's locate the MetaTrader 5 application on the phone. Okay, so now this is how it looks on the iOS and the iPhone, to be specific. Okay, so now let's look at the items down there. Okay, at the lower part of the screen. So we have the quotes, we have the charts, we have the trade, we have the history, we have the settings. Okay, now let's take it one after the other. Now the quotes basically represent commodities or items that you might be interested in. Okay, and you can actually add, so the app just gives you like the default. If you have a synthetics account, it gives you some items over there. If you have a currency or forex account, it gives you some currency pair and probably some commodities in the stock market, right? So you can actually add and take away. Now let's see how we can add. So you look on the top right corner of your screen, you see the pencil icon or the pen icon. Now you tap on it and it gives you this. So you basically search for whatever you want to add. So let's say we want to add a volatility index, which we don't already have. So let's add a volatility 10 1s and then a volatility 100 1s. Okay, so you just click on the plus and then you go back and then here they are. Okay, so that's so you can actually so let's end here for now. Now let's look at the chart. The chart basically gives you an opportunity to analyze the market or take a look at what exactly is going on in the market trends, and it also allows you to mark certain portions per whatever analysis you're doing. Okay, I'm not going to go into details for now because I'm only doing this video for beginners, so you really don't need so much, but it basically gives you the opportunity to analyze and see what direction the market is going in. You can change the item over here. You can change the time frames. You have different time frames. Okay, the 1 minute time frame up until the monthly time frame. So you just choose whatever time frame you want to use. You want to view with, and it has certain functions that you can use. So for example, I want to mark certain portions. You tap on this, the icon right beside the F, and then say I want a horizontal line. You tap on it, and then once you tap on the screen, it gives you, and you can move it up and down. You can have a vertical line, and then you can also move it as well. So just basically, so the horizontal line, gives you the price levels. The vertical line gives you the date and time. So that's okay. Let's not go deeper so as to confuse you. Now we have the trade. The trade just gives you, it tells you if you have any current trades running or not. If you have a current trade running, it shows you your balance, your equity, your margin, and your free margin. Okay, and then from here you can add a trade, you can close a trade, okay, and what have you. So if you want to, now before we do that, let me just explain what the equity is. So your equity is whatever trade you have plus or minus your balance. So for example, if you have a trade which is in profit, your equity is going to be your balance plus the profit. Okay, so let's say you have $100 and you have a trade which is in profit of $10. Your equity is going to be $110. Now the opposite is true. So if you have a trade which is in loss, say a loss of negative $10, you're gonna have and you have a balance of $100, you're gonna have an equity of $90. Okay, we're going to take a look at an example later on. So now let's see, if you want to add a trade at the top right corner where you have a positive sign, you tap on it, and then at the top you choose whatever commodity or currency pair or stock commodity you want to trade. You choose it, and then you have market execution, buy limit, sell limit, but for now let's stick to market execution. Right now, the next line is what we call the lot size. Okay, if you want to know more about lot sizes, kindly watch the video on lot sizes to really understand. But these are the lot sizes, so you can reduce, you can increase. So every commodity or item has its minimum and maximum lot size, so you can tweak this to whatever lot size you want. And then you have your stop loss, your take profit, and you just have to skip the fill policy. Now, depending on what trade you're taking, you have your, if you have your stop loss, you can set it. If you have a take profit, you can set the price. And then you're either selling by market or you're buying by market. So you tap on whichever one it is, based on what trade you want to take. Yes, so I just don't have money in my demo account for now. So right, so if you place it, we're going to see an example later on. Now we go to history. Now the history is basically just showing you the previous trades you've taken that have closed. Now if they are active, it shows here in the trade section, but if they are closed, you see them in the history section. So it shows you whether it was, so if it's blue, it means it was profit. If it's red and it has them, it means it was a loss. That's why I also has a negative sign, so kindly take note of that as well. And so the history just basically shows you the previous trades you have taken, and then extra details, your date and time as well. And then you have your settings where you can add a new account, and all that. You can have an OTP, whatever it is. So, but basically, that is it. That is all you need to know with regards to being able to use the app. If you have any, you'll be able to use the app on the Apple device or on an iPhone. So if you have any questions, kindly write in the comment section below, and I'll be happy to assist you, or you can go to our website, tradercirclegh.com, and try to contact us from there. Thank you very much for watching.